Alright, now in this second video, I'm going to go over the Learning Materials and Assignments tab. Again, this is Sociology 103, Sustainability and Society. And so the Learning Materials and Assignments tab, subheading, is very important. First of all, Learning Materials, this is where pretty much everything you need in the course is in this tab. So let's click on the tab. And you'll see it's broken down lesson by lesson. First thing I want to point out is that I have a lecture playlist for the course. So if you click on this link, it'll actually take you out to a YouTube channel of mine. And I am uploading lectures. So there's a lot of content in this course. And so, sorry about that. And so as the semester progresses, I will add more and more lectures here. These are not required, but they will help you probably tremendously, because there is a lot of content, as I said, in the course, and I will in these lectures I'll summarize a lot of the key concepts, and the PowerPoints from these lectures will actually be posted on Blackboard as well. Okay, so I will update that as the semester progresses, but you can go through the playlist here. Okay, this is a tips and help. You can click in there. It's not all that helpful, to be honest, but now this is your lesson by lesson. So first, here's the introduction and orientation. So this is for the week 1. If you followed the schedule, this is week 1. So in each of the lessons, I will provide usually a cartoon, a summary of what you need to do, a quote, and a lot of these. And then you actually click on the learning content. And so everything that you need will be in this learning content folder. So I'm not going to go through all this, but you can click through all of these. So that's for your orientation. When I want to go back and show you two things. One, you notice we go right to lesson 2. There actually is a lesson 1 here, but you have to get a good grade on the orientation quiz in order to open it up. So click on the lesson 3 folder. Okay, so click in here. So a little cartoon, a quote, a review of last week, a little bit of an introduction to that week, and then you click on the learning content folder. And this is how pretty much all the weeks are going to look. You'll have a description of some videos and or readings, a link to videos and readings. So in this case we have a video and a video. Here's another description of the reading here. Okay, another description of the video here, and then here's another description of this reading. Okay, and then so you also have a little bit of a summary note, and pretty much every week, not pretty much every week, you'll have a set of questions. And so what you do is you click on this link on this, will actually take you out to the questions. You are welcome to look at the questions beforehand, before you start the reading. That is perfectly acceptable, and honestly that's advisable. So each week you'll have a set of questions, usually 8 to 10 questions, something like that, mostly multiple choice, but a few short answer, and they'll be due each week. Okay, so that's pretty much how every week is going to go. So that learning materials tab contains pretty much everything you need. And also, if there's other assignments due that week, so there's an extra credit assignment due this week, it'll be linked in that folder as well. Okay, so that's a really important one. You'll honestly spend most of your time in the Learning Materials tab. Now, you can actually go directly to the assignments too. Okay, so here's a list of all the assignments. So here's the analytical questions. So here's your weekly question sets. Some of them are not yet available, but you can actually go right to the question set if you want to, or as you just saw, you can link through the assignment folder as well. Now we do have a few more assignments. So you have a couple of writing assignments and presentations, mostly presentations. These are all found here, and again, they will be linked to in the folder during the week that they're due. And also, last but not least, you do have a number of extra credit opportunities in this class. And so they are, again, they're all linked in here, and they will be linked to the relevant folder in the learning materials as well. And finally, here's your PowerPoints tab. And so I post the PowerPoints, and these are the same PowerPoints that I narrate in the YouTube playlist that I have. And finally, I just want to show for this course, we have a tab here that I will start adding stuff to, links to good websites, helpful travel tips, and so forth. So I will populate that throughout the semester. Okay, that's it for this video.